I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Sagittarius moons. How are you guys? Oops. How are you guys doing? I just realized I'm literally using the wrong one. Oh my god. Usually I do the oracle card first. I did this one first. Okay, well I guess we're doing this one first. That's my bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been a little MIA. Gotta get back into the swing of things here. I haven't been able to give you guys a reading in so long because, for those of you who don't know, I moved across the country this summer with my 3 little cats. So it's been kind of crazy. And then last month I was able to get a bunch of videos out, but I got a little burned out. So I took another break, but now I'm back. So I'm sorry the upload schedule hasn't been super great, but I'm here with you guys now and I'm very happy to be here. But anyway, enough about me. Hi, hello. As I'm shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. Calm yourself, ground yourself, center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I gotta check in with my Sagittarius moons. I love doing Sagittarius moon videos. I don't know why. There's just a certain energy to them that I just specifically like. All right, there's our cards. Let's take a look. So for the oracle card, we have wisdom with Leo and the fire element. Sorry if you can hear some noises in the background. Those are my cats climbing around. I got some empty boxes, so. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, Queen of Wands. The Magician reversed. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Chalices reversed, aka Eight of Cups reversed. The Moon reversed. And lastly, 10 of Athames, aka 10 of Swords. Oh wow, Sagittarius moons. Okay, we've got a lot packed into this, but I also think this is very straightforward. So let's dive in. First of all, the biggest thing that jumps out at me is that this is a lot of creative energy. I think there's something you've been working on for a very long time. I think most of you are probably towards like the final stages of this thing. Something that you've been building, something you've been putting a lot of time into, and you're kind of starting to reach the end. Maybe not all of you, but I think most of you are probably, really starting to get towards those end stages, starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, with this thing that you've been putting so much energy into, which is really, really exciting. That's what this Queen of Wands, along with this oracle card, that's what that like screams to me, is like, oh, we are building and we are going. But I think you might be kind of starting to lose some steam in the fact that there are things that are are/have been out of your control that are really starting to weigh you down. That's what the Magician reversed tells me, is kind of losing steam in like, you know, you've been doing your thing, you've been doing your part, you've been trying to do this, and you have had a good amount of success, but there's also just these things that are out of your control and are kind of demotivating. Like, for example, just throwing this out here just to get my point across. If you're working on some sort of project for school and you're working with other people, right? Like, you've been doing your part, you know, you've been taking care of the stuff that's your responsibility, but there are other people who are slacking and there's just nothing you can do about it, right? And that might be really demotivating of like, well, here I am doing my part, doing the best I can, but I know that this other person is going to bring my grade down. So what is the point of me putting in so much hard work into what I'm doing when I feel like I'm being sabotaged? You know, I feel like it might kind of be for nothing. The grade probably isn't going to be that great because this other person is, you know, this other thing that is out of my control is weighing me down and messing things up. I feel like that's kind of the conflict that's happening right now. But this reading is here to tell you, please don't worry about that. There's something in this situation that you need to walk away from or you need to let go of. That's what Eight of Cups is about. Maybe something that, I mean, with cups, that also makes me think this is some sort of emotional thing, or you are not wanting to walk away because of some emotional reason. I'm not really sure if I can say what it is, but I think there is something in the situation that is holding you back. Maybe it is the cause for this, something like that. But I will say with the moon reverse, that makes me think that this is maybe you purposely or maybe even unconsciously turning a blind eye to this. Something that you just really want to work for you, or something. I don't know. I'm inclined to say the thing that is letting you down in this situation, making things worse. Maybe it's a person, you know? That's also what the cups could be representing. Or maybe it's just something that is draining you. Maybe some sort of extra pressure on the situation that doesn't super need to be there. Something like that. That's really not working and I think is holding you back. And when we have Eight of Cups reversed, that means you've got to walk away. I think it'll help you get that spark back to really finish this thing strong. I do think so. I wish I could get a little more specific than that, but obviously this is a general reading, so I can only get as much out of this as there is for me to get. But if there's something here that deep down you know is not working, something that has been draining you, something you don't want to admit is weighing you down, but it really is, I would consider walking away, being honest about it, and then I think that's what's going to get you your spark back once you let go of this thing, you know. So let's talk about what it looks like, the happy little ending we have over here, but it's not going to be perfect. I don't want to scare you with this, so I'm going to try to be really careful with my words because I do believe it is a very beautiful, I think whatever this is, it's going to pay off really, really well with this 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles is basically the happily ever after card. Love to see it. Love, love, love to see 10 of Pentacles. But we do have 10 of Athmes, aka 10 of Swords. And 10 of Swords is kind of a scary card, I know, but I would like you to listen to this perspective of it, okay? So 10 of Swords is about being stabbed in the back. It's about a big betrayal, right? These are both 10 cards. 10 cards are the end of something. So that's why I say, I believe this is how this is all most likely going to turn out. I think there could / will be some sort of surprise at the end. That's not a really fun surprise. Something not turning out the way that you wanted it to, and maybe feeling like a betrayal or feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. I do think that's going to happen here, but that does not necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It sucks to go through, but the thing with swords is about resilience, right? It's quick, it's fast, and it might suck, but it might be cutting... Oh, sorry, that's my cat's tail. It might be cutting something out of your life in a really harsh way. And you don't like how it happens, but ultimately it's for the best, Again, with this moon reverse, that does make me think that there's something you're not seeing, either purposely or unconsciously. But it could also just mean that there is stuff being hidden from you that might just come out in this way that's not the most comfortable and not the most fun. But it's got to come out at some point, But what I can say, like I said, with Ten of Swords, is that it'll most likely be very quick. It'll be painful, but not for that long. And it is an excellent lesson in resilience about saying, wow, that really sucked. I did not see that coming. And that's too bad. But you know what? I've spent all this time creating and building something that I think will be so, so good going into this next chapter of life. So even though there is this dark cloud that will pass, and once that passes, you will see, I think that's when you'll really see, like, okay, that part sucks, but look at what I did. Look at what I built, This is something, I really think it's kind of just a bump in the road type thing. Not to say that it won't hurt in the moment, but really it's like think of it as like a small sacrifice, for this really nice, beautiful ending to this thing that you worked so hard to build. Yeah. So I don't want to scare you, okay? This is a good thing. I promise. This is positive. Hopefully, because the cards are warning you of this, telling you ahead of time, hopefully this sting won't hurt so bad. In my experience, that's usually why, when cards are willing to tell you, hey, something really bad's going to happen, it's to prepare you so that it doesn't hurt so much when it happens, or you're not so surprised. Or if there's some decisions you need to be making, maybe it's a good idea to kind of keep that in mind. If there's somebody who you need to make a decision about and you're not really sure about, maybe keep this in mind. I don't know. This is all I can say. And that's not being cryptic. That's just literally, this is all the cards are telling me. So anyway, Sagittarius moons. I'm going to leave it here. I know we've gone over a lot. And again, I'm going to say it one more time. I really, really hope this isn't scaring you. I really hope this is encouraging you. It's just kind of about finishing up these last things, getting through these difficult parts. Because there's difficult parts with everything, Nothing goes perfectly smoothly, right? Good news is that you're just aware now. You're aware of the difficult part. And hopefully this gave you a little bit of clarity about how to proceed going forward. I hope. So anyway, Sagittarius moons. If you have any questions about this, or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. If you're feeling particularly drawn to any of these cards, or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, on the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of those little shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as the symbolism within them. So if you'd like a little more information about any of them, highly recommend you go check that out. If I could recommend a couple, 2 of them to for you to look at, I would recommend this Magician card and this 8 of Cups card, if you'd like. Yeah, if you want. So anyway, Sagittarius moons, I'm wishing you so much luck, and I'm also gonna say I'm very proud of you for how much you've already built and done already. That is super awesome. You know, coming up on this harvest season, at least for my Northern Hemisphere friends, it looks like you've been putting in a lot of hard work this summer, and I'm hoping that this fall time is this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, happily ever after, coming to this end of a chapter that I think will end very, very nicely. Not perfectly, but nicely. So yeah, I'm really happy for you, and I'm looking forward to seeing what your next reading looks like and how this turns out. But I am wishing you so much luck, and I'm gonna wish you a lot of strength with this as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!